Hey everyone, Mike here today with some quick thoughts here on a game called Snake Pass. I'm playing the PC version on Steam. I've had this game sitting in my backlog for a couple of years now, and it's one of those games that I grabbed through a humble monthly bundle. So mechanically, this game is actually pretty simple. It works really well, surprisingly well, in fact. And we'll go ahead and replay a older level just to kind of give you an idea what this game looks like. So controls are really simple. Left analog stick will move, kinda. Right analog stick will do the camera. And to actually move, you can use both of these older triggers. So L2, R2. R2 will be to move forwards, whereas the L2 will be to grip. And so you'll be using a combination of those two to help yourself kind of wrap around objects and grip them and move forwards. And then on top of that, there's a look up and look down, which is would be, I guess, A and X. A to look up and X to look down, or X and square if you're on a PlayStation. So being a snake, will weave around since that's how snakes move. And in this case here, I'm just holding the A button, kind of loosely wrapping myself around the bamboo there to get up. So you can see how slow I'm moving. As soon as we start weaving a little bit, I'm gaining a lot of speed pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm not really making use of the grip button yet. I don't really have to on some of these earlier puzzles. But what you see here is going to be kind of most of the game. It's just different bamboo stuff you can grab onto. You can kind of fudge your way through some of these puzzles if you want. The game is forgiving enough. It's not going to punish you for not, doing everything perfectly. But yeah, it's nice, relaxing, pretty simple. What you're looking for on the levels are the 3 colored gems. So there's the third one up there. You can see on the right here. That's where we're going to go ahead and exit the level once we've got all 3. And then you've got collectibles, like those golden coins. Those are kind of a secondary collectible, whereas the blue orbs are kind of the primary collectible. In the sense that these blue orbs are generally just kind of on the path. They're kind of easy to get in most cases. Whereas the golden coins, you have to kind of go out of your way to find them. So, yeah, it's not a particularly difficult game, but like I said, it is nice and relaxing and looks pretty neat. It plays, it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, well, this either doesn't play, this may not play super well, or it might be too easy, or what have you. I think they got the feel just about right. Okay, so this is one of those cases where you see I was just kind of looking up and oh, there you go, I just got it. I was gonna say that's one of those cases where if you don't get it just right, then yeah, you absolutely have to grip. So if I actually try and make one of these, we can make use of the snake slide here. Slide down. Alright. So you can see how I'm kind of loosely wrapping, but if I actually go ahead and try and grip, you can see how tightly you grip around this. And so that's very handy. You'll see some of the bamboos have like little discs on the end. And so that helps you not slide off of them, which can be useful for certain things that you're climbing, like that one, for example. You'd have a hard time falling off the edge of it, that disc in place. But, this is still an early level, so they're not super challenging yet. And, yeah. It's a simple game. nice and relaxing. I know it's available on a lot of platforms. Like I said, I'm playing the PC version. Generally, this game falls down to 75% off, so it's $5 US or $5.75 Canadian. So pretty affordable. Regular price, I think it's 20 US or 22.50 Canadian or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on the US price, but that is what it is on the Canadian Steam store. I believe this is available on like Switch and other platforms as well, and yeah, this would be a nice little simple Switch game. It plays pretty well. I'm surprised it works as well as it does. We'll just quickly pop in the options here. Again, there's not much to it for the controls, which is what I'm currently using. I'm using the DualShock 4. A couple audio options. Could probably switch to headphone mix, but that's fine. And then yeah, a couple graphical options. But anyways, that is Snake Pass. It's a neat, interesting game. It works pretty well, and I found it to be pretty amusing.